Celtic Myths and Legends by T.W. Rolleston. Chapter 7 The Voyage of Maeldun. The Island of the Monk of Tory. Far off, among the waves, they saw what they took to be a white bird on the water. Drawing near to it, they found it to be an aged man, clad only in the white hair of his body, and he was throwing himself in prostrations on a broad rock. From Tory Island off the Donegal coast, there was a monastery and church dedicated to Saint Columba. "I have come hither," he said, "and there I was reared. I was cook in the monastery there, and the food of the church I used to sell for myself, so that I had at last much treasure of raiment and brazen vessels, and gold-bound books, and all that man desires. Great was my pride and arrogance, one day as I dug a grave in which to bury a churl which had been brought on to the island. A voice came from below, where a holy man lay buried, and he said, 'Put not the corpse of a sinner on me, O holy, pious person.' After a dispute, the monk buried the corpse elsewhere, and was promised an eternal reward for doing so. Not long thereafter, he put to sea in a boat with all his accumulated treasures, meaning apparently to escape from the island with his plunder. A great wind blew him far out to sea, and when he was out of sight of land, the boat stood still in one place. He saw near him a man sitting on the wave. 'Whither goest thou?' said the man. 'On a pleasant way, whither I am now looking,' said the monk. 'It would not be pleasant to thee if thou knewest what is around thee,' said the man. 'So far as the eye can see, there is one crowd of demons, all gathered around thee, because of thy covetousness and pride and theft and other evil deeds. Thy boat hath stopped, nor will it move until thou do my will, and the fires of hell shall get hold of thee.'" So, that guy was certainly building his infernal kingdom, wasn't he? He came near, well, the guy in the boat, not the guy out at sea. He came near to the boat and laid his hand on the arm of the fugitive, who promised to do his will. "Fling into the sea," he said, "all the wealth that is in thy boat." "It is a pity," said the monk, "that it should go to loss." "It shall in no wise go to loss. There will be one man whom thou wilt profit." A solo deep-sea diver, apparently. No, probably not. The monk thereupon flung everything into the sea, save one little wooden cup and castaway oars and rudder. The man gave him a provision of whey and 7 cakes, and bade him abide wherever his boat should stop. The wind and waves carried him hither and thither, till at last the boat came to rest upon the rock, where the wanderers found him. There was nothing there but the bare rock, but remembering what he was bidden, he stepped out upon a little ledge over which the waves washed, and the boat immediately left him, and the rock was enlarged for him. There he remained 7 years, nourished by otters, which brought him salmon out of the sea, and even flaming firewood on which to cook them, and his cup was filled with good liquor every day. Yeah, that has to be part of the story, doesn't it? "And neither wet, nor heat, nor cold affects me in this place." At the noon hour, miraculous nourishment was brought for the whole crew, and thereafter the ancient man said to them, "Ye will all reach your country, and the man that slew my that slew thy father, O Maeldun, ye will find him in a fortress before you, and slay him not, but forgive him, because God hath saved you from manifold great perils, and ye too are men deserving of death. Then they bade him farewell, and went on their accustomed way. Now, certainly some people are deserving of more than they get, but let's not throw around accusations. Like some of the things that people will accuse people they've never met, people they've never witnessed evidence to any of these things, of being worthy of crimes that basically they're telling people, kill this guy, kill this guy. They're not saying those words, but that's what a lot of people do in their baseless accusations. Maybe it would have a base for someone else, but not for them.